Hey everyone, well, today I wanted to follow on from yesterday's video, which was about mental health and abuse. And I felt it was important that I talked about the signs that you're in an unhealthy relationship because we don't always recognize abuse. We we get so used to someone treating us in a certain way, or we feel our self-esteem is so low that we believe everything that they say. We believe when they tell us it's our fault or that it wouldn't be like this if it wasn't for us. And so rather than label it as abuse and expect people to recognize it, I thought I'd talk about the specifics of what an unhealthy abusive relationship would look like. And if you recognize any of those things, doesn't automatically mean that you are in an abusive relationship. However, if you recognize all of the signs and you feel it, we tend to feel when something's not quite right, and it may be. And I will talk about how to get out in another video and what support there is out there. But I want to talk about the signs of it, so I'm going to go straight on with that. So the first one is they stress you out. Relationships should be fun. Life happens and there are things in life that are stressful, but on the whole, being with your partner should not be the thing that's causing you stress. All the things can cause you stress that impact upon you, but that person should be your rock. They should be the one that supports you, that holds you up, not the one that is causing you the stress. Like I say, from time to time, yes, everyone's going to be annoying and everyone is going to have their down times. But if on the whole they are giving you more stress than they are happiness, then it's probably an unhealthy relationship. Point two is love bombing. And this is actually a classic narcissist trait, but very early on in the relationship, they will be very intense. They will text you all the time, tell you how much they miss you, how much they need you, probably tell you they love you quite quickly. And what this is it's to hook you basically, and it's not normal. It's not healthy. And I'm not saying that automatically means that they're abusive. It may be that they have issues with boundaries or whatever. But just be aware that most normal people take their time to get to know someone and let a relationship develop. So just be on the lookout for that. The next one is when you fear their reaction. So this is quite a big one really, and people often use the phrase feel like I'm always walking on eggshells. And you're gonna do things that annoy one another. That's normal relationship. That's just whether that be friendship, work, or a love relationship. You are gonna annoy each other from time to time, but that's okay. It's when you're scared, when you say for example you haven't bought something that they wanted, you totally went out your head, you got busy. If you're feeling afraid to tell them that, or you're going to extreme lengths to cover that up, then you're not in a healthy relationship. It's an abusive relationship. You should be allowed to make mistakes. You should be allowed to forget things. You should be allowed to be human without an extreme reaction. And your own gut will tell you that. Your own gut will tell you how you feel if you are afraid, if you are walking on eggshells, and that's not healthy. Next one is that they're hot and cold. 1 minute they're all over you and the best thing since sliced bread. The next, not interested, they're distant, withdraw from you. That roller coaster, it's again, things happen in life where people go quiet, something might happen, might have a bad day at work and they go a bit quiet. That's normal. What I'm talking about is that regular pattern of wanting you and being all over you like a rash 1 minute and then suddenly discarding you the next, and then back. And that's what I'm talking about, because that's not how love is. When you love someone, you love them. You don't love them today, but not tomorrow, but maybe the next day, but not the next. You just love them, and you want the best for them, and you want to show them that love all the time. The final one is when their opinions count more than yours. So say there's an important issue that's going on in the house, whether it be finances, parenting, whatever. You state your opinion, they give theirs, but they don't listen. And compromise is where you both listen and you reach a compromise. One of you will say, well, actually, I've listened to what you said and I agree with what you said, or okay, this time we'll go with what you said. But when it's always that they decide what's being done, they decide the big decisions. They basically decide everything, no matter what you say. Whether you say you agree or disagree, it happens regardless. That those are signs. Those 5 things are signs that you are in an unhealthy relationship. And do seek help. There is a lot of help out there. I'm working personally on things to try and help as well. So do feel free to reach out to me. But being aware is the first step. Once you can recognize it, then you can work towards healing and getting out and finding a healthy relationship. Great rest of the day. Bye.